Like on How Much I Wonder. Ding! My name is Tina. They are actually different. The pen type's absolutely amazing. Happy Valentine's Day everyone in just a couple of days. Today's video is kind of a natural, glowy, sweet kind of Valentine's Day look. I did not plan it before I filmed it, so it didn't quite turn out as I wanted, but hey, I still tried. But let's get right into the video. I am going to start off with the Maybelline Baby Skin Brightening Primer. It is going to give just a really natural glow to my skin as well as brighten up the dullness of my skin. And since I do want quite a natural look, I'm going to use the BOBBI Brown Skin Foundation. I really like this foundation because it's super lightweight and buildable, but it does not leave my skin looking cakey and is still very good coverage for how lightweight it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just buff that in with a flat buffing brush. Next, with the M.A.C Pro Longwear Concealer, I'm just going to very naturally highlight, mainly just to cover my dark circles and then add a little bit of a highlight to my chin and forehead. And then to set all that in place, I'm using the SUSIE.NY translucent powder. I'm only taking quite a little bit on my Real Techniques sponge and kind of blending it all over my face. I definitely don't want to look too powdery, so very light layer. To add a little more of a glow to my skin, I am going to use the finishing powder from the Hourglass Lighting palette, just really lightly dusting it all over my face. And although the packaging is like super duper worn, this is actually my old Studio Fix powder that I was wearing while I was in America. It's definitely too dark for me now because I've lost my colour, but it's a super natural contour colour that I have been loving lately. I'm definitely not going to go very intense on the contouring. I don't contour that much in general, and I do want to keep this look fairly natural, although I do want to make my nose look a little bit taller and a little smaller, so I'm going to contour the bridge of my nose and just the tip of it as well, very lightly. Then taking my Dipbrow in dark brown, I believe is the colour I used. Once again, I'm going to keep it fairly natural. I honestly didn't really change how I do my eyebrows to how I usually do them, mainly defining the outer ends of my brows and then lightly feathering in from the inner sides. I honestly just keep trying to brush it out and kind of repeat, trying to make it as natural as possible while keeping my brows in place. Then I am going to take the white chocolate shade from the Too Faced, I don't even know what it's called, chocolate palette. Anyways, just applying it all over my lid. The palette that I'm going to use mainly today is the Kate Metal Glamour Eyes in the colour RD1. This series was actually just released in February and I believe it included about 6 shades. First, I'm taking the highlight shade and basically applying it all over my lid up to my crease and on my inner corner. Then taking the dark metallic shade, which is kind of like a beigey light brown, popping it in the middle of my lid and then spreading it to my inner and outer corner of the eye. Followed by the pink glitter shade. I am just dampening my brush a little bit because Japanese eyeshadows tend to not be as pigmented as, say, from American and Australian stuff. Working that into the crease and mainly the outer corner of my eye. I am going to take a little bit on my chip as well and basically spreading it all over my bottom lash line. Going back to my Too Faced chocolate bar palette is actually what it's called. I'm going to use the Champagne Truffle and kind of just put that right into the inner corner. Then lastly, using the medium shade from the Kate palette, I'm just going to darken up the corners of my eyes a little bit. Then grabbing the Acid Colour Auto Stick Shadow from Banila Co in the shade Peach Pink, I'm just going to quickly roll that on into the very inner corners of my eyes as well as a little bit on the top corner to add a bit more of a shimmer. Followed by my trusty Physicians Formula liquid eyeliner. I'm going to try go for more of a shorter and thicker winged eyeliner because I don't want to create too much of a cat eye, but still want it to be kind of eye-catching. Just quickly curling my lashes, and then I'm going to apply the Etude House Dr. Lash Lash Primer. I feel like this helps my mascara clump less and also makes it slide on a little easier. For mascara, I am using the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. I have been using this for quite a while now and still absolutely love it. I still have a backup ready for when this one runs out. Then using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the colour Milk. Although super unfocused, I'm just lining my lower lash line. Recurling my lashes again because they do tend to drop when I put on mascara. I am going to be applying the Diamond Lash False Lashes in Noble Eye. They are a fairly natural, slightly feathery set, and then I'm just going to quickly blend that with my natural lashes with mascara, and there you have it. That's pretty much the finished look for my eyes. Grabbing the Surreal Glow Blush from the Hourglass palette, I'm just dusting it very widely and lightly all over my cheek. And for highlight, I'm actually going to go back and use the Champagne Truffle eyeshadow, although it does have quite a strong shimmer since we are going for a pretty glowy look and it does have that pink base to it. I thought I would use it as my highlight very lightly on the forehead and then just using it on my cheek as well as on my nose and also on the Cupid's bow. For lips, I'm using the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Bedtime Flirt. It's a very warm kind of dusky pink. It does pretty much go with everything, but I thought it was kind of a nice color to use for Valentine's Day. And then lastly, I'm going to pop that roll-on eyeshadow right into the middle of my lips just to create a little dimension, and that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if this was a bit of a fail, but I am still learning how to film tutorials and do oil, la la la. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and I will see you guys next time. Bye.